Hi guys. So today I'm going to talk about structure of our Spring Boot application. Now this is how I structure my Spring Boot applications. So I'd like to know how you guys structure your applications. So let's start. So this is a typical Maven project, and I already added Spring Boot dependencies. With Maven, you get a standard structure. So you have src folder, then main and test. Test is where you put your test classes, and main is where you write your application, where your actual logic, where you put your actual logic. So there we have two package classes, folders. One is Java and resources. Resources is where you put your all the configuration related configurations. In Java, this is where we put our Java code. So here we put our controllers, service classes, other configuration classes, like those things. So let's uh, structure our application. So normally what I do is I put main class in the root of our package structure. For then I create a package called controller. So here I put all the controllers, right? So then I create a package called DTO. Here I put all the data transfer objects. So this includes request and response. So then I normally create package called request, and also I create another package called uh, response. So here I put all the in the request I put all the request classes, and the response I put all the response classes. So this is really important because I saw some guys use expose their entity classes via APIs. So this is not a good thing, because your entity classes is some actually your implementation detail. So you should not expose your implementation details via API. That's a bad practice. And also other thing is each and every API has their own specific requirements. So you can't use same data object for every API. That's why normally I create separate request and response classes for each and every uh, API. Then I create a package called services service. So here I normally put all the service classes, things like user service. So normally put user, user service interface, like that we put all the interfaces here. Then I create another package called IMPL, or you can put implementation. Here I put all the implementation of these interfaces, right? So this is how I structure service package. In the root you can see the all the interfaces. In the IMPL package you can see all the implementations. Then I typically create a, depending on the service or the application, I create a package called configurations. So here I put all the configuration. If I have to do some custom configuration, I'll put those classes here. So yeah. Then if you have any other utility classes, then for that I create a package called util, and here I put all the utility classes. And yeah, there's a one other important thing, that is repository. So where we communicate with our database. So for that I create a separate package called repository. So normally if application if you use Spring JPA, or then we don't have to create a IMPL class, because there we directly use extend our interfaces from JPA or CRUD repository. So Spring create the implementation for that as in the runtime, so we don't have to worry about that. So if we use something like JDBC, then we might have to create package called IMPL to put your implementations. So this is how I typically structure our application, my Spring Boot application. So you guys may be doing something different to different structuring other than that what I told you guys. So I'd like to know how you guys structure your application. So this is really important thing, that's why I decided to talk about the structure of your application. So thank you guys, see you guys on the next video.